What is manpower histogram? A manpower histogram is a visual representation of the distribution of the resources, typically human resources over a specific time period. It helps in project management by illustrating the allocation of personnel to a different task or activities throughout a project timeline. Hello, my name is Mohammad Azharuddin, Senior Planning Engineer, and you are watching my YouTube channel, that is Azhar Technical Zone. So what is the use of manpower histogram? Certainly, a manpower histogram provides a clear overview of workforce utilization, showing peaks and valleys in resource demand during different phases of the project. This tool assists planning engineers, project controllers, and project managers in resource planning, identifying potential bottlenecks, and optimizing the staffing levels to meet the project management efficiently. In addition, a manpower histogram allows a project teams to assess the balance of the work assignments, ensuring that the right skills are allocated and assigned to tasks at the appropriate times of the project. It aids in preventing over allocation or underutilization of resources, contributing to smoother project execution and timely completion of the project to the client. As you can see on my screen, the graphical representation enhances communication within the project team and fostering a better understanding of resource distribution and workload. In this video, I will show you with practical demonstration how to prepare this manpower histogram. And friends, I am very thankful to each one of you for showing your interest in learning project management series contents. I need your more support by just liking, subscribing, sharing, and please drop your comments if you have any queries related to a respective video. So let's get started without any delay. So first we will prepare a header with client and contractor logos and project name and company. As you can see here, the left side will be a client logo for whom we are working, and here the will be a contractor logo. So here you can add as per your company logo. So here in next row, here you can add the construction project. Here just I have taken a name as a dummy name, that is A12345. This is a construction project. So here you can add your company name. Next, here you can leave for your graphical representation of your data. So after leaving this space, you can go for these 3 rows. Here next we will prepare a 3 rows in mid of the screen, that is months, plan and actual with a over period of time, and this period will be depend on the scope and duration of the project timeline. For an example, I am taking here 12 months of the project timeline. For this 12 months, I will start from the January 20 to the December 20. So in between this, there will be a 12 months. And in below, I am taking some manpower as site engineers, QA/QC engineer, safety officer, supervisor and administrators. And in each profile, I am taking plan and actual. Here plan means how many number of personnels we are going to allocate over a project of each designation. Designation means here site engineer, QC engineer, safety supervisor and administrator. And actual means at the time of execution, number of personnel required for the execution. That will be considered as a actual. Remember, in actual, at the time of execution, we always try to reduce and optimize number of manpower of each designation against plan to optimize the cost, as we discussed in our last videos in project controlling. Now we will add and allocate manpower in plan of each profile. So we will start with site engineer. Here what I will do, here I will take for the month of January, there will be a one site engineer, and in February 1, March 2, then next month 2, then next month 2, 2. Here you can use tab from your keyboard. 2. It means, what is the meaning of 2? 2 means I am using 2 site engineers. Here I am not taking who are site engineers. I am just putting here site engineers. Site engineers means he will be a Rohan, he will be a Mohan, he will be a Akash, he will be a Muhammad, whoever may be. But here I am just taking a site engineer who are working on this project over a period of time. So I will take here 2, and whenever the project completes, the manpower will be reduced, because almost we have completed our execution of the project in mid of the project. So whenever the project completes, so we will try to reduce the manpower from the site as per the requirement of the project. So again, here I will go in plan. For here, as you can see here, for plan I have taken the font color as a black, and for actual I have taken as a blue, just to recognize these colors. In QC engineer, same, I will go with the, I am using one QC engineer in each month. But here in May I need same, I will take one, but okay, I will take 2 here, 2, there will be a 2, 2, 2. But at the last month I am demobilizing one QC engineer, because almost my work will be complete on this month. So now we will move to safety officer. Safety officer I will take 1, and in second month 1, but from the third month I will take 2 safety officers. In the last month there will be only one safety officer. Okay, I would just like to highlight here one thing, that this is just a one dummy example, just to understand you, just to show you how we are going to allocate the manpower. Here, based on your project, this figure will be changed. Okay, and these figures here, you may ask the question, who will decide this manpowers? So being a planning engineer, you must understand the scope of the work, what kind of work which we are going to do. But after preparing this manpower histogram, manpower allocation, you can show to your project manager for his review, so he can be changed, like he can either increase or decrease the manpower numbers. So after preparing these numbers of manpowers, after allocating this one, just to approach the project manager or project control manager for his final review. Okay, then we will move to supervisor. I will take here 1, but from the May onwards I will increase 2. And I will keep here at the last month only 1. in administrator, I will take one administrator in one single month. So only one administrator is required for this project. Administrator will be available at site throughout the project to manage, and whatever the documents are there, he will manage from his site. So I will keep this administrator throughout the project as one. Okay, so this is what I have given here. This is a manpower planning. Okay, so here we have distributed and over allocated the manpower personals here over a period of time. Here you can see in plan, here we will keep one formula. In plan, whatever the manpower we have assigned here, it will calculate here automatically. So for this one, what we will do, here we will add a formula. So I would just like to highlight you here, and please give here one focus to understand this formula. Here the formula which I am going to use, that is sum if formula. Okay, so first what we need to do, just enter is equal to, type sum if, bracket start, and then use the dollar sign. I will tell you why we are using this one, and select C. C means why we are using C. C, this is a column, the plan and actual. So here it is written plan, so we are using this plan row, respective row. That's why I am taking C. C21. Why I am taking C21? Because this starts from this site engineer. So that's why I am taking this one as a C21. So I will lock this. The dollar sign we are using for the cell locking, or you can say the column locking. Okay, and then I will take colon, then same, this is going from site engineer to the administrator. Okay, so I will use up to the C30, from C21 to, from shell C21 to C30. So same thing, what I will do, I will take $% dollar sign, then C, then dollar same up to 30. See, whenever we enter these numbers and shells values, so it will automatically select this complete column. Okay, so now we will log this one, and I will give a comma. After comma, so we are measuring the planned values, means the planned manpower. So we will enter inverted comma. Under this inverted comma, I will put a plan, because we are measuring the planned manpowers, and I will close this with same inverted comma. Then I will give comma. After comma, I will select this respective column. This is C and this is D. This column is D. So from where to where? From site engineer to administrator. So it will calculate wherever the planned manpower is there, it will calculate automatically of that respective row, of that designation respectively. So I will give here shell value from D21 colon D30. Now I will close the formula with bracket. Now I will do enter. So here you can see the phi is the total manpower we are using in the month of January 20. So this is the formula which we are getting. So this formula you can copy this one and you can paste over a period of time. See, I will copy this one and I will paste with formula. Please don't paste like this. Neither paste this one nor paste this one values, we need to paste the formula. So click this one. Okay, if you click here, you can see the planned manpower of the each month by considering the all the designations. Okay, if you go here, you can see here. So this is a one shortcut, no need to enter again and again same formula here and there. Okay, you just need to give one time formula and then you can copy and paste. And there is another method to paste the formula is, I will show you. Just click on this shell and drag this one over a period of time, so automatically it will take formula. Okay, so here you can see the peak manpower. The peak means the maximum manpower which we are using in which months. Here we can see from May to October we have peak manpower, that is 9. Okay, so the client may ask, or your managers can ask, what is the peak manpower in the project? So we can say there are 9 manpowers, there are 9 numbers of manpower will be available at site from between May to October month. Okay, now we will move to actual. So first what we will do, first here we will give a actual numbers. Okay, so as per the actual, I will give here for an example 1. So at the time of execution we are monitoring when you submit this manpower histogram at the time of the planning package. When you what is the planning package? The planning package will be a set of documents including the project schedule and project timeline, baseline, each and everything. At the time of that one we will submit this manpower histogram also. So at the time what we will do, we will not show here the actual manpowers, just we need to keep this plan only. Okay, but at the time of execution, when we are going to track this manpowers, at that time it will be required to track the manpower or resources. Okay, so here what I will do, now I am at the part of the execution phase. So now I am going to track. So I will see how many manpowers we mobilized to the site. So after mobilizing, the manpower available at the site of site engineer is 1 in January, in February 1, in March I planned for 2 but I am just mobilizing only 1. So in April also there is a 1, but in May what I am doing, I am mobilizing one more site engineer to the site, 2, and in the month of November I am demobilizing 1 site engineer because almost my work completed. That's why. In QC engineer I will give 0 because not yet I mobilized QC engineer. Okay, but in the month of February I am mobilizing, but the plan was 1 in the month of January, as you can see here, but at site there is no QC engineer in the month of January. So now I will move to February. In February I am going to mobilize 1 QC engineer. Okay, and that 1 QC engineer will be available at site till May. And another, I am adding another QC engineer and I am mobilizing in June. Okay, 1 additional. So there will be a 2 QC engineers at the site. But I am demobilizing 1 QC engineer in the month of November. Okay, so here same in safety officer I will take 1. So I am just mobilizing safety officers in initial month only. In plan here you can see 2 manpower of safety officer I planned, but I am just using 1 only. So by like this I can save 1 safety officer of the month cost. Okay, if I am reducing 1 safety officer in this project, so it means I can eliminate 1 safety officer salary in this project. So by this practice, so we can call this one as a resource optimization. Okay, so based on the availability of the work, we will mobilize the manpower to the site. See, anyhow we need to focus on the project success, okay, and proper utilization of the resources. But in the month of May I need 2 safety officers anyhow for the project execution. But in the month of November I am demobilizing. Okay, so same here in supervisor, 1 1 1. But in the month of May I need 2. So here planned versus actually same. I am trying to give you the more feasible examples. I am taking so many factors just to understand how we are going to utilize the manpower for the cost reduction. Administrator I need 1, so he will be available at site. So this is what the manpower allocations of the project. Now we are at the phase of the execution, so now we are giving the actual number of the manpower at the site. Okay, so now we have given the plan. Now what we will do, now we will remove how many actual manpowers are available, okay, for this month. So it will calculate automatically. The formula which we have given for the plan, same like as that one, we will give here for actual. Okay, so the method is same. We need to enter is equal to. Whenever you are trying to give a formula, this is mandatory to keep the is equal to sign. Without this is equal to sign, we cannot create any formula and it will not work. Okay, so is equal to, then sum if formula we are using here, sum if, then bracket start, then same $sign C $sign 21 colon, then $sign C $sign 30 comma, then inverted comma. Now we are measuring the actual, so here we will put actual. But in plan case, in plan row we kept plan. Now we are giving actual because now we are calculating the actual numbers.